Teen murders parents. The bloody crime scene of a couple in Houston captured the world's attention in 2016. Even more shocking, the one who stands accused of the murder is their own son, Antonio Armstrong Jr.
I have to ask you just one time, did you kill your parents?
No, never.
7 years of evidence and intense trials were to follow, but what happened that night? Antonio Armstrong Jr., or AJ, called the police one night to report gunshots from inside his house. During the call, AJ also said, "It's all my fault." After 16 minutes on the phone, he turned off the home security system and exited with his sister. Paramedics found their parents Dawn and Antonio Armstrong shot through the head with pillows over their faces. Dawn had been shot first, twice, and closely together. Antonio Sr. was miraculously alive. He was put on a ventilator but unfortunately did not survive long. In the kitchen, detectives found drawers hanging open. Nothing was taken, but a major clue had been left in plain sight. On the counter was a messy handwritten note reading, "I have been watching you for some time. Come get me." A gun identified as Antonio's had been placed next to the note. The gun was kept in his bedside table, as AJ recalled to the 911 operator. That same night, AJ was arrested and interrogated the following morning.
You get along with your mom, you get along with dad, no problems. Me and dad are like really close, and then me and my mom, like me, my brother and my sister, like had our like little issues with my mom, but it was never anything like serious. Like,
shell casings were found in the master bedroom, and most notably, a bullet hole in the ceiling that originated from AJ's upstairs room. There were also bullet casings in AJ's room, along with a pillow and a blanket with bullet holes. When asked about it, AJ claimed that he had fired a shot weeks earlier when he was showing the gun to a friend.
I laid my pillow and then like a blanket over it, a blanket under it, thinking like that would stop it, but I guess it did not stop it.
However, materials from the ceiling were still on the floor of the master bedroom, indicating it happened recently. Things were not looking good.
Do you know what kind of gun it is? I just know it's like a pistol. I think it's a 22, but I'm not like 100% positive. Like, only time I've ever like used it was when I went to the gun range when I was like 8 years old or something like that. But like that's about it. And he has his case in one of his drawers. And like my dad, his drawers, the closet, and under the bed is like off limits.
AJ was accused of 2 counts of murder, but his motive was murky at best. He had no gunpowder residue on him, no blood on him, or any of his bedroom clothes. All the while, he insisted that an intruder had committed the crime, that he had seen them flee the scene wearing a mask. In the 2019 trial, a wild possibility came to light. Family friend introduced a bizarre alternative. Antonio Sr. had been involved in a prostitution ring. The plot thickened as AJ's defense pointed the finger at AJ's half-brother, Josh Armstrong, who had been diagnosed with schizophrenia. When AJ's sister, Kara, took to the stand, she revealed that Josh was a sort of outsider, so to speak, and that he could have entered the house at any time via a keypad. Even more importantly, she explained that their home security system didn't always work properly and that the garage door would not always close.
There was at least 77 different errors in those alarm records.
However, AJ's true relationship to his parents was revealed through their text messages. His parents were disappointed with his grades slipping, fed up with his disrespect. In a text, his mother wrote, among other things, "We tried to be open with you, what was important to you, and all you do is lie to us, scheme behind our back, chose to piss on all we tried to do."
The case gained national attention and was declared a mistrial back in 2019 after jurors couldn't come to a unanimous verdict.
The second trial commenced in 2022, where the defense and prosecution retaliated relentlessly. Josh was further targeted as the defense obtained medical records that said Josh had claimed to have witnessed his parents' murder. This was defended as a symptom of his mental illness.
40 hours of testimony from 36 witnesses. On the stand, former football coaches, security alarm experts, gunshot residue analysts, AJ's girlfriend, and his younger sister, who was the only other person in the house that deadly night.
The prosecution challenged that the ringing in AJ's ears that night was from firing the gun. The jury could not agree once again. By this time, AJ was a father at 23 years old.
There's only one reason why you would have a high pitch in your ears is because you just fired a firearm inside of a home.
Once again, the jurors could not agree on a verdict. Another trial would not commence until June of 2023.
Last-minute motions and evidence were admitted today in the third trial against Antonio Armstrong Jr.
Armstrong has maintained his innocence now for 7 years, but prosecutors say that he killed his mother Dawn and father Antonio Sr.
No cameras were to be allowed in the courtroom, and so it was covered through a multi-platform approach called The Bench. But the world would once again have to wait as opening statements were rescheduled for July 31st, 2023. Some sources say the new evidence presented has to do with new DNA found on AJ's clothes from the night of the murder. Thanks for watching this episode of Crime 101. Subscribe to see more videos like this.